He's become so ill. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. He's become so withdrawn from the world.
Chris, don't answer it. It'll be Elaine. I really can't cope with this anymore.
Just thought I'd pop round.
Again.
So, how are you today?
Tired, we both are.
So here is she?
Of course she is. Where else would she be? We've got company.
You okay? Look a bit pale.
I didn't sleep very well last night.
Why not?
So I was thinking about what Zara said about me and Daniel.
I wouldn't pay too much attention to that if I was you.
What was it that Michelle said? I'm his errand boy.
Well, that was probably the booze talking.
Oh, it's true, isn't it? I've been letting him take advantage of me. And do you know what really hurts? He doesn't give a damn that I've become a laughingstock.
This is nice tea. It's not too strong. It's just the way that I like it. Aren't you going to work today?
No, I don't think so. I'm not feeling too well.
Really? Well, it's nothing serious, is it?
No, I'm just hungover. I'm not used to them, that's all.
And since when did you start drinking again?
You might well ask.
Well, I am going to the doctor's today, so perhaps I can make you an appointment while I'm there.
Chris isn't the one who needs to see a doctor.
Ursula.
Is there any more tea?
Good morning. And how are we this morning?
Morning.
You two look a bit rough around the gills. That's the trouble with early nights. It can give you a pallor.
Thought you were supposed to be at the campus today.
And I will be, once I've transferred some software.
Mrs. Pegram, if you'd like to come with me.
What happened to Michelle?
What do you mean?
Well, I was supposed to have a meeting this morning and she's not turned up.
So?
She was knocking the booze back last night. Did she get home okay?
I have no idea.
Well, you were with her, weren't you?
I was preoccupied.
So you don't know if anything happened to her?
Well, Michelle's a big girl. She can look after herself. You should lighten up, Cherry.
Hello?
Oh, have you got a moment?
Not really, no.
I'm just off out.
Where to?
I forgot I've got home visits this morning and my first one's in 15 minutes.
You forgot? How can you forget something as basic as seeing patients?
I don't know really, it's just one of those things I suppose, but I was only due to do paperwork this morning anyway.
Look, please, just be better organised next time.
I will, I promise. I'm sorry.
Don't apologise, just go.
Hi, Karen. Michelle's asked me to let you know that she's running late. She's got a tummy bug or something. What? Sorry, you're breaking up.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but don't you think that it's a bit unhygienic to be seeing sick people with raw fish on your desk?
No. What can I do for you?
It's a little bit awkward.
Yes?
I've had no sleep for the best part of a week, and before you ask, it's due to worry.
And what is it that's worrying you?
My brother, Chris. 10 years ago, he had this huge problem with drink and drugs. Got so out of hand eventually. He had a psychotic episode. He had to be sectioned.
Right.
Well, since then, he's made a complete recovery. He leads a normal life. He's got a good job as a warehouse foreman. He even got married, although if you ask me, that was a disaster waiting to happen. Ursula was never right for him. A more selfish and spiteful girl. You will honestly...
Excuse me, what's your point?
A fortnight ago, my father died. It was all very sudden. It was a stroke. And I was upset, quite naturally, but Chris, he is devastated. To make matters worse, dear sweet Ursula left him last week. Talk about timing.
I'm sorry to hear about the death of your father, but I still fail to see where you're going with this.
Well, Chris has had a complete nervous breakdown. Well, that's why I'm here. I need your help.
In what way?
Well, I would have thought that was obvious.
Tell me.
Well, I want you to section him. Well, today. As soon as possible.
Welcome, ladies, to my humble lodgings. Now, where's Daddy's kiss? Daddy's cuddle? Little wave? Maybe?
Oh, she was quite lively this morning. I expect she's tired.
Yeah, she looks tired. Worn out.
Oh, it has been a while. Give her a bit of time. I'm sure she'll come round.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Sure you can manage?
Yes.
Any problems?
Yeah,
Call
look, I'm
me.
sure we can cope.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah? How are you?
A dummy?
Yeah, that's right. You don't believe me, do you? Well, why don't you come out and visit him and then you can see for yourself?
Has Chris exhibited any violent or self-harming behaviour?
No, not so far, but who knows what he's going to be like tomorrow or the day after. That's why he needs to be in an institution. That's why you need to section him.
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
What do you mean? Why not?
No one who hasn't proved themselves to be a threat, either to themselves or others, can be sectioned without the recommendation of 2 doctors and an approved mental health professional.
And the longer that you delay, the more that he slips into insanity.
Have you tried to get him to visit the surgery voluntarily?
It's not going to happen. Have you not been listening to me?
Yes, and I need you to listen to me. Paying a home visit to a patient without their consent is beyond...
Forget it. I'm wasting my time.
All I'm saying is that we should
If
proceed
you don't
with...
mind, then I will seek a second opinion, preferably from a doctor who isn't rude and arrogant and who knows what they're talking about.
Please yourself.
Michelle? Look at you, what happened?
Oh, I need to wait.
Well, why don't you go inside?
Cherry, what do you think I'm still here for? I can't get in, can I? I can't find my keys.
Well, if you're desperate, I can get you to the campus. Come on.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Cherry, hold on a minute.
I've done it. I've booked the tickets. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're happy, because... well, I just don't know.
Okay, that's it. Now, put your feet up. Get yourself comfy.
I am never touching alcohol again. Never, ever again.
What's up?
Michelle just thinks that she ate something a bit dodgy last night.
Oh, right. Anything I can do?
No, it's okay. It's just minor food poisoning. She just needs some privacy.
I see. Well, I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, great. That is just great.
Well, it doesn't matter. You just need to rest. I'll cover for you till you're back on your feet.
Okay.
I'll pop in and see you later, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Who'd like some ice cream with Daddy? This one's yours. That one's yours. It's a little bit smaller. Hey, you want to try a little bit? No? Okay, how about Daddy puts a little bit on his nosy-wosy and looks like a clown? All right. Should we go home? Okay, come on. All right, let's get some speed up. Okay. Here we go.
There you go.
Cherry?
Oh, hi.
What are you doing here?
Here, I'm seeing patients.
Oh, you told me that you were doing home visits.
Yeah, that's right, I did, didn't I? I'm not now.
Why?
I'm just having a really dizzy day.
What are you talking about?
Well, my first home visit, there was nobody there. Same story with the second. And I thought, oh, I've mixed up my home visit days. So as I was passing the campus surgery, I thought I'd pop in on Michelle, but she's not well, she's gone home. So I thought I'd cover for her, you know, make myself useful.
I see.
I mean, there's no point in me going back to the mill because I was only due to be doing paperwork, so that would have been a waste of petrol, so I thought I'd use my initiative.
Your initiative? Cherry, you cannot swing backwards and forwards between surgeries willy-nilly, you know.
I know.
No, I'm sorry. You need to raise your game, okay? Now remember, you are part of a team, yes?
Yes.
Right.
Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm sorry, Elaine, but haven't you got a home to go to?
Oh no, can't you give us a moment's peace?
Just want to make sure you're all right. Is that such a crime?
Hello? I'm here. I'm not invisible.
I'm worried about you.
Worried? How do you mean?
Why do you keep ignoring me?
Promised Dad that I'd look after you. You're all I've got now.
Oh, I give up.
I don't need looking after. Besides, I've got Ursula.
Yes, but she's not. What's this?
It's nothing.
Excuse me, that's none of your business.
Airline tickets. What's going on, Chris?
We're going away for 6 weeks. Florida.
You're what? I don't believe this. Dad is not yet cold in his grave and you're going off to Disney World?
He's been dead for over a year. You can't mourn him forever. You've got to move on for your own sake.
What are you talking about? Chris? Talk to me.
We've blown our savings to get away from you.
Talk to me.
Ursula's right. I'm sorry you had to hear it like
Stop
this.
it! Chris, just stop it! There is no Ursula. It's just a dummy.
Charming.
It's a mute plastic dummy and you will not be well until you get rid of it.
Elaine, what are you...
Just throw it away.
Get out!
Elaine, no!
It's for your own good.
Are you satisfied now? That doesn't give you the right to break in like common thieves. We didn't.
Right, Twiggy, back to work.
Wait, please. What's your name?
It's on the warrant.
Okay, look, Herbert.
Bert. It's Bert.
But, there must be some kind of misunderstanding, okay? Maybe you've got the wrong apartment.
Oh, no, mate. It's all here in black and white.
Yeah, but I've got an understanding with the debt company.
Well, pity you failed to inform them of your little windfall, then.
What?
Well, they read the newspapers, too. All that loot you inherited will come in handy to pay your debts. Not to mention any recent purchases you may have made. And that'll include the motor. Very nice. Though terrible fuel consumption. And the depreciation value on that model these days. Shocking, mate.
Okay, look, I don't care if you rip the place apart. But I am begging you, please wait till my daughter has gone.
It's Chris. He's got worse. A lot worse.
In what way?
He's become violent. He struck me.
Has he hurt you? Are you injured?
No, I'm fine, but Chris is in a terrible state. Okay. He's just not making sense anymore.
But I'm much more concerned about you. Perhaps you should call the police.
No, they won't understand. He needs help, not punishment. Doctor, please, you've got to do something.
All the same, I don't think you should be on your own. If there is the slightest chance that he could...
You're a doctor, yeah? My wife's hurt, so please, get over here now.
Okay, Chris, listen to me.
I just wanted the ground to open up and swallow me.
Why didn't you tell her the truth?
Well, get Michelle into trouble. Can't do that.
So you take the flak instead. Very noble.
Well, you do the same for Daniel. Sorry.
No, you're right. Or at least I might have done. In the past.
So, are you going to have a word with him then?
Maybe. To be honest, I don't know. I just don't know.
No. Could do with some help out here.
Oh, sorry, I've got to go.
Thank you for coming. I can't get through to him at all.
Are you sure you're all right? You said you were hurt.
Don't bother fussing me. He's through here.
What?
Wait. I'm not expecting you to humour him, but just try to act natural. Don't look shocked. It'll upset him.
I do know what I'm doing.
I hope so. Chris, doctor's here.
Please don't take that.
I'm sorry.
Look, you've taken virtually everything I own, all right? Can you not just leave that one thing?
Would love to, but you know how it is. I've got a job to do.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get your hands off!
Now, I hope there's not going to be any trouble.
There will be if he doesn't hand it over. It's mine!
She's right, I didn't pay for it.
Leave it.
No, please.
Let's not push our luck.
Look, take this, okay? It's all I've got. No one will know.
Trying to bribe officers of the court, not a good idea.
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
Well, hang on. Yes. We've got an arrangement. Well, I can't move out tomorrow. Look, give me some time to make...
More good news.
Yeah, my landlord.
Goodbye.
Look, wait. Bye-bye, darling. Am I going to see you?
Just not your day, is it, mate?
If you just keep your head still and follow my finger with your eyes. Thank you.
How is she, Doctor?
Okay, don't worry.
There isn't any evidence of concussion, but I'd like to get you checked out at the hospital, just to be on the safe side.
What are you doing? This isn't helping.
You keep away from her.
She's not real. Dr. Carmichael, will you tell him? She's not real. She's not real. She's not real.
Perhaps
she's not real.
Chris, we could leave him alone for a while.
But why? He needs me.
That's right, but perhaps he also needs some peace and quiet, just to settle him. You understand, don't you?
Yes, yeah.
are you feeling now? Can I get you anything?
No. What are you doing?
Well, you're probably feeling a bit dehydrated. Here you go.
No, thanks.
Fancy something else? Tea, coffee?
Nothing.
Do you want to talk about last night? What happened?
Actually, Cherry, what I'd like is left to my own for a bit. Do you mind? Karen's subtle way of saying you needed in reception.
Are you sure I can't get you anything?
Can you just make sure the door doesn't slam in your head, please?
Who is she?
Elaine's resting at the moment. I think it's best not to disturb her.
What's happened to her?
Looks like some sort of psychotic breakdown. It seems to be linked to the death of her father.
Oh, this is all my fault.
No, it's not.
I know. Remember how she reacted when Dad died? I was the only family member she had left, and look how we treated her.
Stop it, Chris.
She wanted to come and live here with me, but you said no.
So suddenly it's my fault now?
Well, let's face it, you've never got on with her.
She's never got on with anybody. She never liked people very much. And if we're really being honest, you didn't really like her either.
That's not true.
Isn't it? What about all those times she kept coming round to the house? You were the one that said she was driving us crazy.
But that's because I didn't know how ill she was. Signs were there, clear as day.
How do you mean?
She was always going on about Dad. Had I visited his grave? Was I praying for him? It was like he'd only died yesterday.
Maybe for Elaine he had. Maybe that's what she really thinks. She's been so strange recently. She stopped talking to me altogether. I thought she was just being petty, but that wasn't it at all. As far as Elaine was concerned, I'd ceased to exist.
Why didn't I see this coming? Why didn't I do something? I could have helped her. What's wrong with her?
It looks like the shock of the death of her father propelled her to be with the only other person she was ever close to.
But how does that explain all this stuff about Ursula?
Well, she saw your wife as a block to her greatest need. To eliminate that block, she needed Ursula to be a non-person. Elaine's mind turned her into a dummy.
What happens to Elaine now? What can be done for her?
She'll need to be assessed by a mental health team, and she'll have to spend some time in hospital.
What? You mean committed?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello. The living dead has risen.
What?
Well, it's good to see you back on your feet. Only don't overdo it, because you still look a bit peaky to me.
I'm fine.
Well, even so, you don't want to be taking someone's pulse and be caught short of the tummy upset.
Cherry, do you want to stop patronising me, okay? Look at me, my hair stinks. Do you not let me have a shower instead of dragging me into work first?
Well, it's not my fault that you couldn't get into your house. You thought that you'd lost your keys.
Whatever. Look, why don't you save your bleating Florence Nightingale routine for someone who actually gives a toss?
I was only trying to help.
Don't bother, Michelle. I don't do sympathy for the devil.
Cherry!
Has there been an accident? Elaine, do you remember what we talked about? Yeah, I think so.
You haven't been feeling very well. I thought it was best you went into hospital to be looked at.
Yeah. I have been feeling rather tired.
Chris isn't the one who needs to see a doctor.
Don't look.
I know. It's horrible. No. I don't want to.
It's for your own benefit.
There's nothing wrong with me! It's you that's wrong! You're all wrong!
She's been so strange recently.
You're in our world now. You're one of us.
Have a good day.
You come to check up on me?
No, don't be silly. Popped in to borrow some stationery.
Coming.
Ready or not? Zara, you look well.
I look fantastic.
You do, as always.
An ill media magnate gets the treatment in Diagnosis Murder, and his nurse is the prime suspect, next on BBC One Scotland.